Just messing around. Played 9 earlier. Good buddy. Noticed he was practicing. He was slow, so we were hitting a bunch of balls. Been hitting it so long this year. I think I gained about 20 yards. Just probably from mostly working out. Did a lot of working out this winter. But on a lot of holes, you know, in the past where my average drives would say end up at the 100-yard marker, I've been, you know, easily getting inside the 75, 70 yards pretty consistently. So a good 10 to 20 yards longer this year, which I've really been happy with. Except for I've been noticing with my wedges, I've been having to work on my distance control a little with my wedges. Everything's been a little strong. Like where my lob wedge would go 90, 95 in the past, you know, just a nice full stock swing. Now it's been going more 100, 105. And, you know, my wedge was about $1.35, $1.40 before. Now it's more like $1.40, $1.45, and so on. Everything's maybe a half club longer than it used to be. So I've just been trying to get used to that. Really, I think it's because as I've aged, the older I get, it's not so much getting stronger, is just understanding effortless power better. You know, I might have been really trying to hit it hard when I was younger playing, but now I know how to utilize gravity better and my momentum, and just use the ground and everything to just move the ball. It's just not that hard. And it's not like I've been going for long drives. I'm sure I could hit it even further, you know, if I was building momentum. You know, really got a big backswing and was like trying to rip everything as hard as I could. Sure, I bet I could hit it even further. But I play golf for score, not just to hit the ball a long way, so it's not really my main goal is distance. If I get a little extra distance, that's good, but it's not my main priority. That one was a little chunky off the toe. Don't even have this club in the bag right now. That's why I'm hitting it. Just left it here. Took out the 5-wood, just been hitting the 1-iron. I love that club. I've been hitting that a lot off of tees. Goes about 240, 250 in the air, and just leaps and bounds. Goes about 270, 280 once it's finished rolling. This club definitely goes shorter than the 1-iron. The 1-iron is more like my 3-wood. Goes damn near my driver, honestly. My driver doesn't go that much shorter than my 1-iron does. And it's not nearly as accurate. Although this year I've been just hitting it dead straight with the driver. It feels great. There it is. Helping my buddy today. He's a good golfer, but he's always had this weird move where he has a lot of knee movement in his swing. On his way back, he likes to pick his front foot up. So when guys like Jack Nicklaus, you know, old timers would pick their foot up, it was a product of getting a big turn. So, you know, they were turning back, and as they were reaching the end of their stretch, they'd let that heel come up a little bit to allow a bigger hip turn, kind of like that. But what he wants the cut. He likes that old school. He's got a little reverse C in his finish. But I think those wanting to copy these moves have done some bad things in his swing. He kind of lifts it right off the ball, which gets this knee kind of just moving in too much on his backswing. And then through impact, he's very much, his legs are very much like this through impact. And I was trying to help him with is more getting posted, where he's getting that front leg basically right as you're coming into impact, that front leg is posting up straight. You don't want to be, you're losing all your power in this position here. And he's a low ball hitter, so part of it is he's trying to get the ball up in the air. And if you're letting the club pass your hands, you're gonna, obviously what's leading at that point, if I'm releasing the club early and it's kind of swinging up on it and the ground's here, obviously I'm either gonna hit it fat or the club's gonna be moving up and you're gonna hit it thin. And even if you do hit it good, what's leading that club face? The bottom edge. Versus if my hands are forward, you can see how more the middle of that club face is driving into the ball. So not only does that affect height just by if you release early versus if your hands are really leading and you trap it, but trapping it, it's gonna hit higher on the face. He just really needs to get posted right there. Because right as you're getting back into this, around this position, is around the time your leg, boom, see how it kind of just straightens? You can just fire right through. Straightens, fire right through. It's easy. I'm hitting a lot of draws this year. I've always been a fader of the ball, but whatever I've been doing in this net has definitely given me a natural draw. So I've been working on holding it off a little bit, hitting a little bit of knockdown cuts. That's always been me. If my swing's naturally a low fade, I'm gonna practice high draws. Or like right now, my natural swing is a high draw, I'm gonna practice low fades. I don't wanna have any chinks in my armor. I don't want any weaknesses. I want all the shots. And I try to keep just my thoughtless swing right pretty much around neutral. That way, hitting it low, hitting it high, hitting a draw, hitting a fade, it's not too far away. If my natural swing's a big draw or a big fade, I really gotta work to go the other way or to change the trajectory or any of that. Ooh, that ball's cracked. All right, anyway, I'm about to head out of here. Look how high on the club face. Look how high on the club face the mat, off the mat the ball hits. It's weird. I wasn't using a tee or anything. So all those shots, they're just right off the top of the club face. That's so strange. Because on the course, it'll obviously hit more down here, like more in the middle of the club. But the mat just allows it just like, with the irons and the woods, it always comes higher off the club face with the mats. It's so strange. All right, I'm about to head to a show with a buddy, so keep grinding, keep it metal, peace.